Guys, welcome back. The video cut off and I was like, I'm not going to record it again because there was a lot of detail or drama or whatever you want to call it. So that's the first piece of it. I'm going to go ahead and get into the cards and I'm going to leave all this other stuff behind. So for those of you lovers out there and you're interested in love and the dramatics or theatrics of it all, you're more than welcome to check that out. Taurus, we're going to go ahead and get back into your energy here. I was telling you guys earlier that there's going to be some sort of a reunion here with this Six of Cups coming up. This is something from the past or somebody from the past. This is an old friend. This could be somebody who's going to make an appearance, a reappearance of an old sweetheart. Somebody that you guys were dating, in love with, had a special love for. I feel like there's an emotional bond or the revival of a love affair. Now, as I ponder on this, the reappearance of an old sweetheart, somebody that you loved or you liked this person before, whoever this person is, it could be a Scorpio energy that comes up. Yep. Yeah, there's a Scorpio that comes up. That could have been some person from the past, or this person could be the person who's reappearing. It says an old love affair, so whatever that's about. So you had an affair with somebody, or you were emotionally bonded to somebody from the past. So this person could be reappearing, whatever that is. This person could be younger, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, energy, Taurus, and I feel like this is a story that plays out, I guess, within this dynamic. You go somewhere, somebody reappears, it's sort of a reunion, somebody from your past. There was maybe some sort of an event that you met this person at, which could be a reunion, okay? So we go on to the Page of Cups coming up reversed here. Now, whoever you are, because you could be in your feelings here, or this could be Aries. I don't know what story you're telling me. I don't know who. It feels like it's got something to do with a water sign, or Aries may have water in their chart. Taurus, you could have water in your chart. There's a lot of emotions here, all right? There's also some judgment here that comes up. Somebody is sensitive. Somebody is optimistic, yet easily hurt. There's this lazy energy that comes about, somebody who's a dreamer, somebody who's overly emotional. Now, that could be your sweetheart or your ex-lover or whoever that is, right? But it also speaks to this being a child. Some of you guys may have a child who is very strong when it comes to reacting to things, right? The cards do say that this child might need some psychiatric help, so you might want to look into that. They're overly emotional. It's an overly emotional youngster. Or that could be your state, the state that you're in, Taurus, whatever that is. So you guys might want to look into that. Or if it's a child, just have a talk and see how far do we need to go with this. Like, why are you reacting like this? Ask those questions without asking. You know, gently work your way. They're kids. And when you talk to them, you're supposed to see them eye to eye. That means you may have to get on your knees and say, hey, little whoever. I don't know, whatever your name is. Hey, little whatever. How you doing? What are you thinking? Did I talk to them? All right. Now, we do have this Queen of Swords energy that comes up, which tells me that somebody may be attempting to make a judgment on something. This is somebody who comes across as honest and self-sufficient. They're being honest with themselves. They're also honest with others. It does mention that this Queen of Swords energy could be lonely. However, mentally capable. It's like a female energy, somebody who's mentally capable. It says that they're strong-willed and can cope with whatever life throws at her. This could be even a male in their, their, what am I calling it? Divine feminine energy. It could be, so you could be a male also is my point. All right. There are differences here, but that's my point. So with this, whatever life throws at you, you're able to deal with it. You're able to, swing around or whatever. Well, not like that, but you know what I mean? You can get around, finagle. I can make it. And it says, even in times of grief, Taurus comes across, I'm still very supportive. I'm still supportive. I'm judging what it is I support. If I want to put it into perspective, I'm looking at it. I feel like I'm being honest about the situation. I don't know. For some of you, Taurus, somebody from your past may have turned you down or you turned them down. I don't know what this is. But I feel like a big presence from the past. What I was getting earlier, like I said, it could be water energy, this person from the past who comes up, or it could be Aries, but it can also be an Aquarius too. But there's something with an illusion here. There's something where you need to make some sort of a connection. There's something with legal matters that you might be hiding from Aries, whatever this is about. These legal matters, some of you could have a child. and maybe you're hiding this. Somebody could be in the public eye, could have a child causing an illusion. Love is the bridge. Connecting souls. Cherish those connections. There's some connection being kept, but it's under an illusion. All right, somebody might be misrepresenting who they are. There could be something in court that somebody's hiding. Something feels like it's about a child. Something that is going to actually end up playing out on the web, the World Wide Web, for the world to see. Something like that. Now, we also have, for Aries, we have the Eight of Wands that comes up reversed. There's something where there's some sort of delays to travel plans for you guys. I don't know if you were going somewhere. You're being advised that you need to use caution. Making hasty decisions results in mistakes. So something could happen where you could actually make some sort of a mistake. For some of you, Aries, you could be the person that Taurus met from the past. I met up with at a reunion. So you guys are being advised to be very careful. There's something about movement or air travel. Some of you guys are taking a plane somewhere. All right, let's go back to this. This part might be for the government. Let me see. First of all, when you see Eight of Wands upright, it's got these 8 things flying through the sky. It represents some sort of air travel if you look at it from that perspective. There's some messages that come through or messages that are supposed to come through. The Eight of Wands reversed here is reversed. So this actually tells me that there's something going on with movement and air travel. Somebody gave the wrong geographical location, or geographical location is not indicated. What it says also, government, it says that somebody only provided old information. I only provided old information. I did not give current information. That's why you had delays, because you had outdated information and you were not quick to respond. Had you had this updated information, what is the updated information? That there's going to be air travel, number 1. Number 2, they do know the geographical location. The one you have is old, outdated. You're going into the wrong place. Somebody intentionally provided incorrect information. Let me see who this is. It could have been a Sagittarius who provided outdated information, and yes, it was done on purpose. You guys have the Lover's energy that comes up, and I'll go back and put it in perspective. Now, there's a friendship here that turns into a budding relationship. So friendship turns into budding relationship. I travel towards you, says Aries. But there are delays to my travel plans. I feel like I'm making a hasty decision, or in my mind, I feel like I could be making a decision that's going to lead to a mistake. When I spoke to you or something like that, I gave you some incorrect information. I said I was downtown when I was really at the other downtown in the other state. But I didn't want you to know. I said I was downtown, so I kept the assumption that I was in downtown New Haven. I never told you I was downtown Bridgeport. I just said I was downtown. I ain't say where. I did it like that on purpose. Okay. Don't ask me that. I'm just saying. Somebody said something like that on purpose. All right. So we also go into, there's some sort of a collaboration here. Collaboration with the Lover's card, right? This is a collaboration in other services. So specifically lovers, it's a collaboration, people getting together in groups or whatever, and other services. Somebody finds out that love is more complicated than they thought at first. So Aries, it says that you may have had some idea of what something was supposed to be like in this relationship. Right? You had a very dreamy view of it all. Everything was lovey-dovey, tandem. We love each other, kisses, hugs. But you guys find out something about love. You said this is not... At first, it didn't seem as... Now it's very complicated. There's some decision that you have to make that's going to lead to something that's going to change your life. And this is the second time it says that making a major decision has some sort of major impact on your life or your love life. Give me one sec, guys. Hold on. I'm back here doing the thing, so how come this is not up? Give me one second, guys. I apologize. Y'all already know what it is. I'm back here doing the thing, so. Alright, hold on. I'll be off here in a minute, so I'll be joining you guys in just a second. Okay, so that was, yeah, okay. That's a little bit of a time gap there. I don't like that. Hold on, y'all. All right, here we go. All right. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Perfect. Ooh, I can't wait to. Never mind. I just can't wait. I'm excited about life. I'm alive, whatever. Okay. So, we have the Lovers here. This talks about a collaboration. Love being more complicated than it appeared at first. Somebody was... I feel like there's some hoodwinking going on here. Somebody lied or something, or somebody painted a rosier picture than it really is. Somebody failed to tell somebody about the legal problems. I did get a story like this before. Somebody may have traveled far to be with somebody or considered it. But it feels like Aries kind of wakes up a little bit to this. There's something here where Aries, it says that you could be an artist. You could be a group leader. You could specialize in mergers and acquisitions. You're making a decision that's going to impact the rest of your life. Some of you guys could be humanitarians. You could be activists. There's something where you provide some sort of support. It feels like to people, a group of people, but you do specialize in mergers and acquisitions. So I guess the people you might represent might be them board people, you know, the shareholders, the big ones, not the little ones that sit at the table like me. By the way, E-Trade, I received another letter. Am I really allowed to vote though? I'm just saying, right? Are you really gonna, when I send this back, is my vote really gonna count? I'm just asking, because you sent me something, right? And I know I can't see my account, can't go into my account, but now you sent me something so I could vote, right? Okay. So I'm going to send that back, and I got copies. Don't play with me. We're going to see who gets that. Because clearly you still making money, or you doing something over there, and I can't even call about my account. So when you going to come on up out of it and say, oh, it's frozen because of what your dumb brother did, or your dumb sister, or the mother, whoever over there in that house, okay? You know they did it, and you know this is some fake, false crap. Sit your ass down. Ain't nobody dumb. So I'm just wondering, is my vote going to count? So I already made it public, and I'm about to put it on my page in a minute. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm really going to put that out there, but E-Trade, don't play with me. All right, you need to be checking for Ola, okay? All the O's. Ooh, child, you need to check for both of them O's. Don't play with me. So we have the Lovers. It comes up. Acquisitions and mergers. Your choices are not crystal clear. So that's one of the things that Taurus is hiding, right? So Taurus, in this relationship with Aries, is hiding something. They're hiding legal matters that are pending, or legal matters that are basically pending. Because if you didn't get hit with them yet, you're going to. Either it's something that you're going to get hit with, or something you're currently fighting. You did not disclose this to Aries before Aries got on a flight, or was thinking of it, to go across the world to hang out with you. They didn't know that you'd hooked up with somebody from the past. All right, so you may have hooked up with a Cancer or Pisces or a Scorpio. I don't know. Something like that. You hooked up with somebody, or something's in somebody's chart. So these are the things that Taurus maybe didn't tell you. But Taurus, again, I want to be very clear, because we have some very high-vibing Tauruses. And Taurus could be telling me what you did, Aries. Everybody gonna catch that smoke today. I gotta be like that with these reads, because people are, oh, yo, you, this and that. Okay, so I decided everybody gonna catch it. It could be you, it could be you. It could be anybody. I don't know who these folks is. I don't know you. But in any case here, this one comes across as very sensitive, right? You're sensitive, yes, but you still hiding stuff. You still sneaky. You still, you know, and it says here that you could be in the public eye too. But you're hoping that something works out. You're hoping this illusion works. I'm hoping that you still fly over here to this country to be with me, even though I can't make plans right now. I don't know if I'm about to be in jail in 3 months. I might get 30 months in jail, right? Somebody might go from 30 months to 30 years to 10 years or something like that. Something with legal. You don't know if you got to go to jail. You ain't telling about that. You ain't telling about the chick or the dude that you hooked up with at the reunion, and how it could be the reviving of a love affair, right? So you got some stuff going on that you ain't revealing to Aries. Aries, let's take a look. Your choices are not crystal clear. For some reason, I feel like you guys could be skeptical of this Taurus because of everything they have going on. It says Lovers, right? You're in tandem. But there's something going on with Taurus over here. They ain't necessarily in tandem. They're sensitive. Sensitive because they could be hiding something. Right? Some of them could be, I don't know, something like that. So we have the Lovers. It comes up. Something is not crystal clear. This could be a religious marriage or civil marriage. All right? So somebody's not clear on something going on in a marriage, or I'm not clear if I should marry you. This could be somebody from the past. It's Gemini energy. The World card comes up. So we see some major arcanas coming up for Aries here. Major changes in the area of love. Whatever decision you make is going to impact the rest of your life. If you decide to be with this Taurus, right? In your energy, you subconsciously know that there's something going on with an ex. Should I really give up my whole life to be with you with an ex that you done connected with and you got legal matters? And I feel like Aries subconsciously knows this. So, total integration. It says here the World. Total integration. And I don't know, maybe you guys went into this and maybe things are working out. I don't know. And I'm also not sure with this Queen of Swords. I know that a Taurus is judging something, but it's almost like I'm being truth, because Queen of Swords is truth and honesty. So I don't know if they fess up. I'm not sure what that's about. I'll clarify. But the World card says that there's integration, there's achievement, there's recognition due. So somebody gets some recognition for something. Somebody could be famous. This person, it says that they hit fame. Whoever this Aries is, you guys hit fame. Remember, Taurus already starts with fame. Somebody hits fame. Somebody already started out. They were famous already or in the public eye. But this person actually hits it with the World. So one could be a star, but one could be an international star. This says the World here. Somebody's a world performer. Somebody gets some sort of recognition that they deserve. Somebody is now aware of something. And there was some kind of sacrifice. I feel like whoever this is, somebody sacrificed somebody at some point. Aries, you could be telling me the story of Taurus. Was somebody sacrificed this Taurus? It could have been a Gemini that sacrificed this Taurus. I don't know. Somebody's looking into something, though. Somebody could be an Aquarius. There's something with this Taurus. Somebody could be an Aquarius. It could be big Aquarius, actually. A Scorpio. A Taurus. Ooh. Taurus. It could have been another Taurus to try to do you in at some point, too. Who's the other one? Aquarius. I always forget. Wait, there's Scorpio, Aquarius. Leo. There's a Leo. Okay. Yeah, those are the fixed signs. I don't know. Let me see. So, here we go. The common energy between you guys is this Knight of Swords energy. So, Knight of Swords, there's some sort of movement. This is an energy. Movement, quick action. The energy between you guys is this troublemaker. It could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini who's a troublemaker. They're deceitful. This Libra, Aquarius, Gemini is violent. However, they have a fascinating personality. People flock to this person. His appearance is felt. Now, please remember what I just said. There's movement, quick action of a young man who's a troublemaker, who's deceitful. He has a fascinating personality, draws others to him. He makes his presence felt. Now, it does go on to tell us about an event that happened. There's something about an event with a flurry of excitement. It was a lot of excitement at some event that this Knight of Swords went to, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Let's see what else it says here. There was something, but this person, whoever this is, they could have been down for a minute, right? One of them people that have been down, I've been kicked down, but then I come up, right? So they could have, for instance, if somebody put some music out and it wasn't hitting on nothing, right? And then all of a sudden they start popping like out the blue sky. It's kind of like that. It fades fast. Something fades fast when they do something or when something is put out. But then it starts to pick up steam. I don't know who this is, but this person is coming in between y'all. Whatever this is. Ooh. There's a flurry of excitement. Hold up. That later harms others as a result of his own ambitions, his career. Now, when I think of something like that, I feel like that's somebody who's, I will do anything. Right? I'd do anything. I'm trying to get this lifestyle change because Knight of Swords is fast moving, right? They want something. They make changes. In this case, this guy is making crazy stuff happen per the text. They're like, they shooting up clubs. Like, that's what that is. Y'all ain't never gonna forget me, right? So you're gonna hear some maybe a rapper you ain't never heard of, right? You heard a couple of things, but he fade fast. Like, I don't have the promo, you know, or maybe I don't have the following, but the stuff that I did put out was lit. All of a sudden, this guy goes in because he wants what he wants at all costs. So I'm going to go up in this place, right? I'm going to cause some violence because this person is violent. And I'm going to get that shine that I always wanted. Like, I'm going to get that, right? So there's a flurry of excitement that harms others as a result of somebody's ambitious career. Whatever that's about, all right? So that's coming up. That's the energy that's playing out between y'all. Give me more. Now, I do see, I don't know who this person is. This person might be the little guy on a totem pole or something like that. But I feel like you two might be major players. Who's been in this game first? Taurus. That's what it's saying here. I've been here for a minute. But I'm still praying that I can keep up some illusion so I can have this Aries wrapped up in this, right? So that they'll still come to me. Aries is doubting this. Like, I ain't really checking for you like that. I'm thinking about all the stuff that I'm seeing. I'm thinking of how you hooked up with your ex, right? You know, and I'm thinking how you ain't telling me about these legal matters that I clearly keep hearing about, especially if you in the public eye. Because I feel like these people could be, right? That's any platform. Like, you could be a star on YouTube and then you go to Instagram and nobody know who you is, right? It could be something like that, lit where you is or something like that. But this person tries to get some shine. So these people is in the public eye. People watching them, right? This one's praying they can hold up the illusion again. So both of y'all's in the public eye. That's all I'm saying. So, like, what makes you think people ain't gonna see stuff? Like, what's wrong with you? It says somebody was dressing up. Ooh, somebody's getting dressed up. Common energy. An opportunity to dress up and party. Ooh, parties. Yep. Fun times are ahead. All right, so Queen of Swords. The World card. Somebody's dressing up. Maybe you're going somewhere. So, somebody's watching carefully. There's a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini watching you on the internet carefully. There's something that plays out on the internet. Somebody's got a performance coming up that they're dressing up for. I don't know. This looks very angelic, so somebody could be looking at your performance. I don't know. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. All right. Something is coming up for y'all. A wish. Someone you wished for is coming into your life. All right. So both of y'all was wishing for somebody. Were you both wishing for this Knight of Swords? I feel like somebody's somebody's sexuality might be an issue. Every time I put these lights on, I feel like, oh, like they attract flying bugs. Is weird. Okay. All right, give me more. I'm gonna have to figure that out. That's annoying. Give me one more. Somebody's getting dressed up. Someone you wish for is coming into your life. Celebrate. Today, celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. Okay, you guys are definitely going to some sort of an event. Oh, okay, I get it. Listen, if y'all got an event coming up, somebody gonna try and make their presence known. Somebody's trying to keep up with an illusion. Somebody's presence is gonna be known. Somebody's presence is going to be felt. Whatever that is, I don't get a good energy from this person, this Knight of Swords, because they're taking some quick action. They're a troublemaker. They're lying. They're deceitful, and they're violent. And you guys are going to some sort of an event. I would be careful. Give me more about this this one over here. What do we need to know about this? What do we need to know about this Knight of Swords? I don't feel like, what is his presence being known? Like, well, I mean, it could be something else. I get violence. It says he is, so I already told the violence. Is there a love story? I don't know how that's possible, but voids. Avoid rushing to fill voids. With love, seek inner fulfillment first. Okay, they're trying to fill some sort of void and make their presence known. You guys probably ignored this person. Give me more. Okay, give me more about this Knight of Swords and this movement that he's making. Oh, Lord, he gonna crash somebody's way. Taking your relationship to the next level one step at a time. So, this Knight of Swords ain't having it. I don't think somebody's going to try and interrupt your wedding. If you have a wedding coming up, you have this person who wants their presence to be known. I think this might be somebody's child's father with this Page of Cups. Reversed, I don't know what that is. Give me more, please. Ooh, somebody's wedding could be interrupted. I knew it was an event, but I didn't know it was a wedding. Okay, this is wedding season, and then, yeah, somebody's gonna try and crash your wedding. Give me more, ciao. With gifts, love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. Somebody's gonna come to the altar and try and interrupt your wedding, or they're gonna do something at this wedding. I think they're gonna try and talk to you. You ever see on TV where they holding up the place? I want to talk to you before you do this. There's something weird like that. Some weirdo. These people crazy. Give me more. Individuality reversed. Be wary of possessive partners. Maintain your individuality. Yeah, this person wasn't an individualist. That's probably why. I don't know who broke up with this person. They're interrupting y'all's wedding. Or y'all's whatever celebration this is, they're interrupting. But there's also something, I don't know if the interruption is bad. Taurus is lying, and well, somebody's lying here anyway about the legal problems they got. Alright, these could be people in the public eye trying to hide this, but somebody's going to get married. They're dressing up for a wish. It looks like a wedding you guys are going to or attending, but this person over here feels like they should be the one at the altar, and what you won't be doing is being happy. This individuality could be why they got dumped, because I don't know, they feel like they need you, but you also see this person is crazy. So I don't know what that is. I'm going to leave it there because this is too much. But, you know what I am going to do? Let me get a conversation. These folks is off, yo. It could be a club. I don't know where this person is going. It could be a club, but it feels like it's a wedding. Somebody's going to try and interrupt somebody's wedding. So prepare for it. I mean, make sure you put it online. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my God, her wedding was ruined. Some people consider that crap romantic. I would be more for my guy. Who are you? Was that Dwayne Whitley thing? Alright, give me a conversation, please. Let me dim these lights down because I ain't got time for this mess. Give me a conversation, Taurus. What do you have to say to Aries? And tell me what it really is. Are you the one hiding, or who's hiding legal problems? With this, looks like it's child support or something. I don't know. I truly want to work on this connection. I do not truly want to work on this connection. Looks like I got kid problems. I just hooked up with my ex. I really don't want to tell you. Don't waste your money by coming all the way over here and moving here when there's some F stuff going on. Give me one more. One more. There's some F stuff going on. I can feel your energy around me every day. Ooh, I feel stalker, but I don't know. Taurus knows you're thinking of them, Aries. I guess. I don't know. Aries, what do you have to say to Taurus? They said they feel your energy, but this person is also creating illusions. They're probably getting readings on you and everything else. They're trying to hide this illusion. There's a couple of them they're trying to hide. I'm just saying. What else, Aries? What you got to say? Oh, I got a flipper. Hold on. I still feel so attracted to you. Yeah, I told you, Aries, crazy. Crazy. Aries, crazy. Give me one more, Aries. What do you have to say? I don't want to work on this connection. I feel your energy around me every day, says Taurus. I feel you stalking me, looking at me. Like, what is wrong with you? I'm still attracted to you. I still feel attracted to you. Okay, Aries. Give me one more. Well, I always knew there was something different about you. There's nothing different. There's nothing different about you. I don't know. Give me one more, because I always knew there was something different about you. Maybe I'm not. I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. That seems backhanded. Or maybe they didn't want to tell you. I still feel. I wish I could. Hold on. I always knew. They didn't tell you. There was something that they didn't tell you, but this person still wants to be with you. Aries still wants to be with you, Taurus. Give me one more for Taurus. I mean, is there anything here? Because so far you're just talking a lot of crap. And despite you carrying on or whatever's going on, hiding exes and stuff, Aries is still like, I love you. We are forever soul and heart connected. I am not going to do. Taurus. Oh, Aries. Taurus is not checking for you. They said I can feel your energy because they think you're stalking them. They think you're a little off. Give me the common energy, common message between both these guys, please. I've always been afraid of this love. I think Aries is afraid for different reasons. Taurus is like, you off. I'm scared of you. You a little bugged out. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Please. I love you guys. Bye.